see what this here for. We got Anton's family just released this Dark Secrets. Is that right? Let's see.
I was on the grind last night researching content when I received this. My boy No Captivity with Freezy was live.
Is that right?
And of course, he had a very interesting topic. The name of the show was called Anton Daniels Unmasked, Brothers Reveal Lies.
Is that right?
There is this podcast called What Up, Doe?
What up?
In Detroit that features some of Anton Daniels' family members. One of those family members being at least his older blood brother.
Okay.
To be honest, it was a real good podcast. These guys actually have something to talk about.
Okay.
And No Captivity with Freeze was nice enough to review them and get them some subscribers.
Okay.
So what I want to do right now is stop the show. I want you guys to go over to What Up, Doe?
What Up, Doe?
And subscribe to their channel. Pretty good stuff.
Is that right?
But I was amazed at some of the criticism that Anton's family members had towards him personally.
Is that right?
Damn.
It's tough.
Now, we gotta be honest. This is during the Corey Holcomb altercation.
Okay.
There was a brother on there that was upset with Anton, or at least critical of Anton.
Was he?
Simply because he went onto the platform. And I thought that was interesting. His first point was, listen, Anton, you are like a black conservative, black Republican, things like that. Like, why would you even go on to Corey Holcomb?
Why would you scoop that low? Man, that nigga ain't that high. Stop it.
And everybody know, Anton is our family, right? They don't know. Well, y'all know. Gene is his brother, biological brother, not no step, none of that, right?
Is that right?
We love Anton. This is why I'm thrown away. I feel like Anton was wrong from the beginning because he never should have linked up with this guy.
Yeah. If they was going,
that's not.
But we don't know what they linked for, though.
Right, and the thing of it is, I don't care.
Now, at first, it seems like
it's basically like trying to give him a compliment, like you too good for that Anton.
He could not be objective. If you're not really listening to the guy, it's very easy to say that he's hating. But wait.
I asked Anton to come on our show. We your family. I don't want to have you come on the show to talk about this, but why take this for me to ask you to come on our show? You should want to come on our show, especially, but this was just
I agree with you on that now.
Now, Anton was stated that he don't go on podcasts.
That's a lie.
So this is why I'm trying to say, how is it out of all the times you decide to go on one, you go on one with this type of...
We don't have...
But what we say, that's his brother.
But the thing is,
I agree with you what you're saying.
Yeah, because it's if you popular, then he's moving with the popular.
Yeah,
with the popular,
which is wrong.
To where it is wrong.
It's wrong. Yeah,
but I mean, at the same time, you can't knock how a person moves.
You can't.
You can't knock how a person want to move. If he looking down on us and feeling like we're not big enough, our platform is not big.
Even though his brother's on the show.
Even if his brother, our platform is not big enough.
Oh yeah, that nigga Anton definitely don't give a fuck.
Yet to where he can come on our show because he feel like we beneath him. He does. He feel like we beneath
whatever the case is.
Whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? If he feel like that, then you can't really get mad because honestly, I kind of move the same way with shit.
Damn.
I don't fuck with that. No.
So wait a minute. Anton Daniels refuses to come onto his own family member's podcast, but he has no problem going on the Corey Holcomb's podcast.
Right.
He has no problem going on the Fresh and Fit podcast. He has no problem going on to Tasha K's podcast. And I thought that this was interesting. You lie to your family and say that you don't do podcasts, but we see you everywhere. Fox News, all these other places doing podcasts. And this brings up the next point.
If I had an older brother that had over 1 million some odd subscribers and he wouldn't help my channel and he wouldn't actually
That's not a brother.
Promote my channel not one time and make it known that, hey, I'm backing my brother's channel. This is my brother, Freezy. I would have a problem with that.
Mm.
Wouldn't you?
Yep.
Wouldn't you have a problem with that?
Yep.
Or is it just me?
This guy stinks.
Am I making too much out of it?
No.
Now, shout out to No Captivity with Freezy, because he would go in on Anton saying that not only are you a POS,
Piece of
you're
shit.
less than a man.
Woo!
You're even a more terrible brother.
Damn.
I mean, here you are, a man that has 1 million followers. You won't go onto your brother's podcast. You show up on Room 9 every day. You show up to other people's live streams all the time. But when it comes to your own family, you're not there. And then it made me think about something else. Anton really doesn't help anybody in this business. Woo! Like, it really makes sense, right? If you think about Anton Daniels and his ability to consult, he says he consults people in the content creation space. I have a question. Like, can we name one YouTuber that has over 100,000 subscribers that has came from out of Anton Daniels camps? I can't even name one that has even 60,000 subscribers. I can't name even one that has 40,000. All of Anton Daniels' subscribers are small, like really small. And it works because if you have a live stream community, you know, that's exactly what you need. What you need for live streams is not really big numbers for collaborators. You need active audiences. So if a person has like 10,000 followers or 12,000 followers, but they go live a lot, they may have like 1,000 people in the room. Like No Captivity with Freeze, he has like between 700 to 1,000 people on his show all the time. And if I go live right now, even though I have 400,000, close to 500,000 followers, I will struggle trying to get that same amount of people in live, simply because I don't have the audience to do live a lot, but he does. And that's the big difference. He has an engaged audience. So what Anton does is he interacts with these smaller YouTubers, brings them on to the Room 9 podcast and these other shows, and, you know, gives them the illusion that he can help them. But ultimately, none of them get help. Ultimately, none of them end up becoming a good creator. None of them end up editing nice videos. None of them ever work on their sound. And the only person that can get away with what Anton Daniels is doing is him, because again, he avoids his own family. That's one thing. And when you avoid your own family, you're going to every place that serves you. Remember, if Anton Daniels can't leverage you, he can't use you. His words, not mine. So he doesn't mind going to bigger platforms, people that can help him, people that can expose him to a new audience for his shenanigans to go forward. And what's most important to know is that the same thing that content creators are saying about his character, it's the same thing that his brothers are saying about his character. It's the same thing his own family is saying about his character. They're saying like, look, man, we love you. And to be honest, they may have even gotten inspired to come onto YouTube simply because Anton Daniels was doing it. That's kind of how content creation kind of works. You know, at first, people think you're crazy. They may or may not want to support you, but they'll still do it. And that's important. But Anton Daniels' brother said something that was even more shocking than anything else.
Watch. Wait. Let me say something. Hey, I got a question. Now we all Anton, right?
Yes.
But
Right.
do the majority of Detroit?
No.
That's my point.
The majority of not the
you
hood
mean?
black
Do the
Detroit.
majority of Detroit fuck with
Anton.
Anton?
We because he family.
So wait a minute. Anton Daniels was on Corey Holcomb talking about he from the D, he from Detroit. He's this and he's that. Now the brother said, listen, we deal with Anton, but does Detroit rock with Anton?
Do we?
You know
Do
this
they?
is bad when your own family is saying that your city don't rock with you. In so many words, if you wasn't there,
Well, you could tell that they've already don't have a decent relationship. I wonder if they're half brothers or full brothers or whatever.
family, they wouldn't rock with you. But the guy comes on here and acts like he's so solid, acts like he got so much respect, act like so many people, you know, dealing with him in the streets. And let me just say this, if my own family had a show
Right.
and they were to come on here and say something like that about me, I would feel just fundamentally embarrassed that my own city, let's say if I lived in Sacramento right now, I haven't been back home in 10 or 11 years. But if from my city and somebody tells me in my city that my city don't rock with me, and I'm out here repping my city all the time, I'm repping my city when I'm walking around in the streets, and then people say that they don't rock with me, it's one thing to say it if it's a random person out here on the street. But I'm gonna be honest, man. It's even worse if it's people in your family. That means that detractors come to Anton's family and be like, yo, man, what your brother be on, man? Like, what's wrong with him? What kind of stuff is that, man? Your brother whack. Like, these are the comments that this own family is having. And again, I heard one other brother called in. He was cool. You know, he was talking about how he wanted to ride on Corey Hogan for disrespecting his niece. And then the own family was like, well, look, man, Anton Daniels, like, he kind of started this. And I know that you might not believe me, but.
So that's just my
Okay, but answer the second part. Second part is when Corey got up to come sit next to him, do you feel like now we engaged? Now?
Listen, one thing about it, whatever Anton said to him about you,
Dick's up.
right? He told him to stop saying that. Corey asked him to stop saying it. Now, as a man, if it's something that bothers you, you ask another man to stop and you don't, that's disrespectful in itself. And you on his show. So he said it again. So now Corey gets over in his face.
Like, that's his family saying that. There is no way that my family could be even objective like that, even if I'm in the wrong. And I'm not trying to say that they not being real for how they feel, because they are being real for how they feel, right? Like, salute to them. But my own family, they're going to look for every way to give me the benefit of the doubt, meaning that Anton has burned so many bridges in his own family that they can't even give him the benefit of the doubt like they would somebody else. They're almost like, how do you not take some sides for somebody that you grew up with, that you love? It's only one way to say that. That person is not solid. All right? Like, a lot of YouTubers come on here, they get money, they get fame, and money is money, and fame is fame. But not being a solid person is everything. You gotta be what you claim you are offline, because people talk offline. Let's say, for example, you're a YouTuber and you come on and you make videos, and in the background you don't pay editors, you mistreat other people in the content creation community. Everybody talks. There's a prominent YouTuber on the continent of Africa. He's very prominent. But behind the scenes, no, like, a lot of people just don't like him. Like, he's like a big user. You know what I'm saying? And you get him on the camera, he seemed like he legit. But if you talk to people that have worked with him, almost 85 or 90% of people say, never again. If he calls me, I'm never showing up. Like 110%. People just stop giving you the benefit of the doubt if you're a person that's just mistreating. And it's a shame that this comes out from his own family. Like, his own brother's on the podcast. His own brother can't get him to show up. So if he won't show up for his own family, how can he show up for Mika? We see how he threw her under the bus. What about some of the other people? Lapeef. Like, anybody who was like that can't be solid to nobody. Y'all was talking to me like, yo, man, you turned on Anton. Turned on for what? You can't be solid to a person that got a history of not being solid to everybody else. It's only a certain amount of time until that person does the same thing to me. If he will do that to his own family, if he will betray his own family, then why would he do it to me? For example, you know me, for the rest of my life, I'll never be cool with Fresh. Okay, on the behalf of what happened with me and what happened to Kevin Samuels. Anton Daniels was clout chasing Kevin, flew down to Oklahoma City, got in the funeral, was never really a part of the crew like that for real, but he had to get his clout on. It wasn't.
So they buried Kevin Samuels in Oklahoma City? That's tough.
A year or two after Kevin died that all of a sudden now he cool with Fresh and Fit. Anybody that's cool with Kevin Samuels would never be cool with Fresh and Fit. Now, oh, you know what? I just seen it was a different side of the story. Nah, because they can do something for you. All right. So when they couldn't do nothing for you, you didn't have no use for them. Same thing with your own family members. You ain't got no use for them. They can't do nothing for you. So you can't leverage them. And when you can't leverage them, you just can't be solid and try to help them out. Because again, they are your family, right? But nah, you can't do that because it's asking too much. And that stuff right there is crazy. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Judson.
Yeah, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you don't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. T.Y. Pitting ass.